Hello students, I hope you all are doing very well. Okay, so welcome back to financial services class, where again we'll go further under the topic of dematerialization. Okay, so last class we have seen the process of dematerialization, and then who is depository, who is depository participant. Okay, now we will check if we want to go for a rematerialization. That means once you have gone from physical to electronic mode, but now you want to get back your physical mode of share certificates. Okay, and that process is known as your rematerialization, where you want your electronic form of share certificates in your to get it converted into physical mode of share certificates. Okay, so in shortcut you can keep remember dematerialization was P2E. Okay, physical to electronic or paper to electronic, but rematerialization will be E to P, electronic to physical or paper mode. Okay, so what are the steps? Just check out. Okay, very first we have to submit rematerialization request form to the depository participant. Okay, so with which depository participant you have opened the demat account, okay, at the time of going for your dematerialization of your share certificates. With the same DEP, you have to submit now the rematerialization request form, which is shortcut known as a RRF. Okay, and then depository participants will forward the same request to the depository, because last, if you remember the steps of dematerialization, we have seen depository is actually depository who is going to convert your physical mode of ownership into electronic mode. So now again he will be only having the authority to convert it back into your physical mode, and that's why second step is what depository participant is going to intimate the depository, okay, about your request of rematerialization, and then depository will inform about these all things to the registrar or the issuer, which company share certificates you are holding, who is the issuer company. Depository is going to inform them, okay, so that the registrar or the issuer is going to issue you the or print you a new physical mode of share certificate. Okay, and then depository participants will send your rematerialization request form to the registrar or issuer, and then issuer will confirm it, and then registrar or issuer will print a new certificate, because when the last time you have gone for dematerialization and where we had these steps that all the documents need to be verified, in that you were needed to submit your physical mode of share certificates also, and when it get converted into electronic mode, they will not give you the paper mode. Okay, they are going to just strike it off. Okay, so now they have to print the new share certificate, because now again you want it in a physical form, and then registrar or the issuer will print the certificate and send to the investor. Okay, and then registrar and issuer will confirm to the depository that we have printed and we have forwarded the new physical mode of share certificate to the investor, and investor's account will get debited with the depository participant's account. Okay, because now you are not going to hold your shares in a electronic form, so definitely your demat account should get debited whichever you were holding with the depository participants. Okay, now we will check the further. Okay, so this is your rematerialization process. Just give me a second. Yes, now, so that we will not have any disturbance now. Sorry for that. So this is your rematerialization process. Submit your rematerialization request form. Depository participants will inform the depository. Depository will inform the registrar or issuer, and depository participants will forward your rematerialization request form to registrar or issuer. Registrar will print the new certificate and send it to the investor, and registrar will confirm about the same to the depository, and then investor's demat account will get debited. So this is your steps of rematerialization. Now next we have to check what are the simple difference between dematerialization and rematerialization. So very first I have written meaning for you. Dematerialization was the process of what? Transformation of physical certificate of shares and debentures to electronic form. That was only P to E. Okay, and rematerialization is conversion of electronic records of the shares to paper form, that is E to P. Okay, then again the second difference we'll check. In case of dematerialization, shares does not have the distinct number, different folio number types of things will be not there. Okay, but in case of rematerialization, each and every share certificate used to have the different unique number. Okay, then next is your dematerialization, third one. Fine. Depository participants, actually we have seen the depository, a place where all your certificates are held in an electronic form, and who are responsible to maintain the records of ownership and maintain the records of each and every electronic modes transactions in terms of financial securities. So we used to say that in that from that point we can say that depository participant is, okay, that can be your NSDL or CDSL, okay, will be in charge of the account maintenance. Fine. But in case of rematerialization, company will be in charge of account maintenance. Now, in case of dematerialization, maintenance charges were applicable. Okay, minimum affordable maintenance charges were applicable. But in case of rematerialization, no need to maintain, give any maintenance cost. Reason is investor itself is investor himself is holding his physical mode of share certificate, so no need to pay any maintenance charges. Okay, then the last is dematerialization, your electronic form, so definitely all the transactions will take place electronically. Rematerialization is a physical form, paper form, so all the transaction will take place physically. So this is your some simple difference between dematerialization and rematerialization. Okay. Next we'll check. We have seen last class somewhere I have told you in India we have a 2 depository. So today we'll try to cover 1 depository. Okay. And that depository is your National Securities Depository Limited. Shortcut we used to say NSDL, where you get 2 marks question also and 5 marks question also. 2 marks question, expand your NSDL, okay, and 5 marks question, write a note on NSDL. Okay, so we'll just check out. So National Securities Depository Limited, that is your an Indian Central Securities Depository, which is based in Mumbai. Fine, and it was established in 1996. And it is your first electronic security depository in India. Okay, so what to keep remember, it is a Central Security Depository which is based in Mumbai, established in the year 1996, and it is the first electronic security depository of India. Okay, so what are the different services your NSDL used to provide? Now, if anybody is going to ask you what are the benefits of NSDL, then you can go for the repeat things of your benefits or advantages of dematerialization, which was your, I just recall you, which was like no risk associated with physical certificate, no risk of bad deliveries, no stamp duty, okay, a faster settlement process. So what you have, reduction in paper process work, okay, paperwork processes. So whatever you had the benefits of your dematerialization, that you can get here also, okay, because just to deal with those benefits are your related with your depository. So NSDL benefits are also going to be same. So what are the different services they used to offer? We'll check quickly. Okay, so very first service, dematerialization, because that is the only one main motive for which we got, okay, the depository, that is converting your paper mode of certificate into electronic mode. Okay, so very first service they used to provide dematerialization. And then if anybody wants to go again back towards the rematerialization, then also no issues. Just now we have seen the process where you have to fill the RRF, with the DP, and DP will forward the same request to the depository, and then depository is going to remat your account. Okay, so rematerialization facility also available. Then you have a facility like market transfer. So investor, whatever purchase and sell the security, okay, in terms of your dematerialized format. Okay, so those transfers also they used to take place. Then you have automatic delivery out instructions. So if any instructions needed, okay, on your behalf, okay, clearing corporation will get these all instructions by the your NSDL. Okay, you can say that clearing corporation will execute all the auto transactions on your behalf. Fine. Then next, dividend distribution. So in the form of dividends to shareholders, okay, whatever corporate cash benefits that will get created directly in your demat account. Then you have a public issue, okay, so trades of public shares will be held only in demat form, okay, and even there is a SEBI guideline that if anybody is going for IPO worth rupees minimum 10 crore, they have to go for a dematerialized form of shares. Okay. Then you have the SMS alert. So whoever is having the demat account, okay, with respect of their all transactions and notifications, all you will get the SMS alert by your NSDL, and it's free of cost. Fine. Then NSDL take some safety protocols also for the safety of definitely investors, so that investors should enjoy, okay, those facilities properly. Okay, so if we check the safety protocol, we have here NSDL maintain the data of its various business partners with respect to every transaction which has been conducted. So they are going to keep record of all the transactions. All investors received periodical account statements. Okay, so you will have a cross check what and all happens with your demat account. Okay, then NSDL provide a freeze facility to the account holder, that is demat account. So if you want to freeze your shares, you don't want to buy and sell, you just want to hold your shares, you want to freeze your account, demat account, NSDL used to provide you that facility also. Okay. And then NSDL is just to make sure that all the safety protocol and smooth running of transaction should take place. NSDL is having the backup website also 24/7. So this is all about your NSDL and your first depository of India. And definitely some fees NSDL used to charge for these services. So actually just one or two I'll tell you. Okay. Whoever are the issuer, okay, for them it's like annual custody fees 8 rupees per folio, you can say. And then if any depository participant wants to become the depository participants under NSDL, then entry fees is 25,000. Okay. Then if I say that who all are the authorized banks or principal shareholders in the NSDL, and some of the banks are like Axis Bank, Citibank, Deutsche Bank, HSBC, State Bank of India, HDFC, Canara Bank. So these all are the authorized banks and principal shareholders in NSDL. So for the day, this much only. Kindly go for it. Till the next class. Okay, go for this, try to understand, and I hope you are studying. I can just hope, because reality you know better than me, and you can only turn this hope in a real terms. So till then, thank you, have a nice day, enjoy.